everybody, welcome back to some more Stellaris. I'm wearing another space jacket. It's just a different space jacket. This is, what's his name? Star or something. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie. But he's a space, right? Space? We've got, actually someone from Paradox in the chat, which is pretty cool. Alright, so as a real quick recap. We're at the beginning of stream 2, everybody. I'm seeing a lot of names in who weren't in last time. We're the United Chat Imperium. As we all remember, you know, our species is chat. We expanded out from Twitch and out of our star system of the internet to start taking over. And we're bordered with the Vem Mandate. The Vem Mandate are also xenophobes, like we are. They're spiritual xenophobes. They've got like a theocracy going on. We declare them as our rival early because we are really stacking up some ridiculous influence. That's kind of the nice thing about being, that's the nice thing about basically being space Nazis. Because we are authoritarian and xenophobic, we have a lot of bonuses towards requiring less influence to take these little points on the map, as well as we have a lot of bonuses towards getting influence faster, which is this resource. Normally, influence is a resource that's quite hard to get. You need to make very careful decisions with it because a lot of things you can purchase with influence are very powerful. And so you need to really, really figure out where your priorities are on it. Because of the government we went pretty much the optimal government for drowning in influence and getting discounts on purchases with it. So we can expand rapidly, which is why we started taking with our Unity. These are kind of like if you played Civilization 5, these are like your culture bonuses. We went heavily into things that are going to help us with expanding early. Pre-stream logo is still on. Thank you for telling me. I'll fix that. I did it, everybody. I'm a genius. So we went with some discovery stuff early. That helps us kind of explore the galaxy early and keep our research coming along because we're actually going to have research issues. As well as going with a lot of expansion things. This is to keep our population rolling in because we're going to have very little immigration. We're xenophobic as a country. And so immigration is going to be a problem. And so instead, I started stacking a lot of population growth bonuses so that at least our own race is going to breed rapidly. And, yeah, star-based influence costs down, which we also have some influence cost downs with our government. Population growth speed is up through this, and we also have a lot of population growth through our, through high food production, and so we did decisions on our 3 planets we've settled so far to give surplus food to increase it more, and our race are fast breeders, which is another trait for pop growth speed. So we do grow population very fast to help make up for how we're going to have very little immigration. Mostly because we're enslaving every other race, so who'd want to immigrate, you know? 5 influence 22 years into the game is pretty impressive. You'll want to aim for those black holes if you can get there easily. Yeah, DJ Truth Slayer in the chat there is a member of... what did you say that your position within Paradox was in again? It was some kind of community thing? I don't remember. Anyway, and on Discovery here, we've already taken research alternatives up by 1, so we have more choices when doing research. Our scientist level cap is 2 higher, which is pretty solid early on because our level cap's a little bit low. We survey places much faster, and we have a better chance to disengage, which basically means if our science ships, which are the exploration vessels, run into something hostile, they got a much better chance of getting away alive, which is good because, you know, you gain a lot of levels on your scientists when they're exploring. You really don't want those guys to die and have to start from the beginning again. Community Ambassador for Stellaris. There we go. And Databank uplinks, which is simply research station output up 10%. That's really valuable for us because the more we get Empire Sprawl, which is a very, very, very big, wide empire, as you would call it, building wide, we start getting negatives to a lot of things, and one of those is research. And so we want to try and get more research wherever we can. And with a wide empire, you're going to have a lot of research stations. So powering those up is going to be one of our best ways to offset that problem. But right now, we are building up our fleet quickly because we want to start conquering our neighbors here. They're our declared rival. We have plenty of influence to claim places, and I want to just wholesale conquer them and enslave them. It's time to start. We're bad on money right now, or energy credits, because we have such an expensive fleet right now that we can't really support it too great. Well, on pause now. So we're gonna do what we can here. Where is our transport fleet? I'm actually gonna move our transport fleet, which is like our flying army, over to Nakar, I think is how you pronounce that. Can we rename that, actually? We can rename that to the first name I see in the chat. Oh, the star system of Lord Lug Nug of Nug Nug. That is a great name right there. Stupid star system name. All right, we didn't name the other ones either. We got to get on that. And we could colonize that now, can't we? Actually, we need a little bit more alloys for it, but that's not too bad. And actually, the money might be a problem. All right. Special project complete. Which one was this that we were doing? Oh, we were studying, was it an alien language? I don't know. That's a nice name. Yeah, that's a long name. Right, down there. What construction was that? Was that one of the ships? That was a ship. Oh no, of a starbase. Hold on, that's actually top priority. Let's go deal with that. Right, I was making a starbase up there because I was trying to get more mining and research stations. Okay, I just told him to go ahead and do that. All right.
Construction complete.
And that was planetary construction on Legendary Nick, right? Because we had unemployment, so we were building some more districts mostly. Although on this one, we can't really fit many generators on either of these, which is a shame because we could really use a couple. It wouldn't hurt to just get one generator district going just for something there. And we do need to queue up another farming district as well. Because they do run into unemployment a lot, so it's time to start dedicating a little bit more to preemptively making sure that they have jobs, you know? I actually had the exact amount of minerals I needed for that. That's great. All right, first name missing in the chat is Andrew. How do I say that?
System survey complete.
I've never seen that name before. Okay. System survey over here. Okay. Is he queued up for a few things? He's queued up for a few things. Okay. Have you played much as lithoids? I have not played any as them. Is that a mollusk? I don't know. And this system will be called Naris? I think you'd pronounce that Naris. That looks like a silent G kind of word.
The Xeno Empire has somehow deciphered our language.
I'm making 93 ducats a month from production alone as the Ottomans and EU4 are good on you. That's pretty solid. And that's all net profit? Influence gain. Successfully translating their language, we have established communication with another country. Okay, who are they? Frantic militarists, xenophiles. Oh, we're not gonna get along. We're both very aggressive. He loves other races. We hate them. Lithoids are rock people. Okay. Yeah, we are not gonna get along. Enters my first name. My surname begins with an E. So he made the account when I was 42. Oh, okay. Man, how old are you now? You might be one of the oldest people in the live stream audit. Well, I haven't seen Evely here in a while, and he's in his mid-50s. You will not threaten our emperor. Sends his regards, ruling council. Okay. Okay, hold on. We hope for a productive relationship with your impressive nation, and our military has been instructed to treat all your members of your species with respect. Emperor MDB greets you. I don't want to go picking too many fights at once. Where is he? So he's down here. Okay, I am going to make a high priority right now to try and take this border with him. We want to eat up as much of this as we can just to kind of, you know, make a proper front line with this guy because you know we're going to butt heads eventually. I think we might also be ready to finally get that second construction vessel. All right, we have another construction ship being built. Often I don't build two unless I'm really big, but we're going to be rapidly expanding so much in this that we definitely need a second one to keep up with everything. You have to play really differently with them, with lithoids. That's interesting. What's the usual age group of your streams, now that you got curious? Mid-20s to mid-30s. I would say actually mid-20s to early 30s for the streams. And on YouTube, it's a bit younger. Okay. Yeah, I'll check out the lithoids on my own time, though, because if it plays really differently, then I'm interested. I still haven't played a robot-heavy race yet, and that looks like a lot of fun, because I've toyed with them just a little. Borders closed. Figured, because I have closed borders on everyone I meet anyway, so... I did close borders before they did. I did it before it was cool.
Construction complete.
Okay, and that was of the construction ship. Those are pretty quick to make. All right,
Construction complete.
we're going to be using a lot of alloys making all these star bases, but what are you going to do? They're important. We do need to make alloys faster, though.
Construction complete.
But not a whole lot we can do about that at the moment. Okay, we got rid of our energy credit problem a little. Oh, here we go. We can finally get another thing here. Now, normally, I would say we do really need more electricity. However, I want the Unity really badly. And so we're going to get a monument queued up on Kirinketa now that we actually have that available. Map the stars ran out. Keep map the stars on because we definitely have the influence to throw around for that. And map the stars is really solid because we are trying to rapidly expand. We want to be surveying things fast. Yeah, I agree with you, Zandak. I am also really bad about like, oh, I'll keep my sprawl limited. I never keep my sprawl
System
limited,
complete.
ever. All right, we're gonna research an
Construction
anomaly.
complete.
And what construction was that? That was the starbase up there. Cool. Get those mining stations up and running. Looks like we're gonna be selling food, probably. Oh, Empire Capital can get another thing. Now, if I remember right, we're not too far off of getting a gene clinic researched, aren't we? Because I'm a big fan of gene clinics. We're very close on that. I think I'll save up for that. Gene clinics are really solid building that get you some society research. More importantly, it increases pop growth. And you guys know I love stacking those ridiculous pop growth bonuses that we have. Now, did any of these places lose the growth encouraged bonus yet? Yes, both of our newer planets. Wow, for being newer planets, their population is growing so fast. Okay, Karinketa, we're going to encourage planetary growth on you as well. And once we get up to 1,000 food, everybody in the chat yell at me and remind me to encourage growth on Legendary Nick as well. Pop growth, i.e. aphrodisiacs. Yeah, it says we're giving them a bunch of food, but really it's just government-mandated orgies. We're a pretty authoritarian government. Stubborn leader. I'm not the happiest about that, but intellectual at least. Not that we have too many opportunities to give them, unfortunately. And, okay. So we're looking at Twitch here, which is our capital planet. Yeah, I can't set it on Capital World, right? Because Empire Capital is always stability, amenities, and governing ethic attraction. So your capital's gonna very strongly stay to the governing ethics of your government. Sprawling slums, industrial wasteland. I think we can get rid of slums, but I don't think we can get rid of wasteland yet, right? Right, I actually don't want to do that right now. That's quite expensive, considering how little money we have. Yeah, I gotta sell some resources again, I agree. I might actually just sell some minerals soon, just because we're doing pretty well on mineral mining. I'd like to preemptively get another... there's nothing really... The weird thing about our capital here is we don't really sell to any specific district, whereas Karinketa and Legendary Nick have tons of room for city districts. It's a little weird not just doing that here. Removing slums gains a free pop. I actually didn't know that. That's pretty nice. It's a little bit less important for us right now just because our pop growth is insane. So I think actually what I'm going to do is get another generator district started in the capital, just preemptively. Because electricity really is a problem. And it rarely is for me, but we are building so rapidly that it's gonna be an issue, probably for a while. I'm used to usually drowning in money because I often play companies and be a little bit smaller and have a lot of trade going. Sell to a private collector. I could use the money, to be honest, but I don't like giving up special projects. They're pretty nice, so I think I will.
Situation log updated.
Yeah. There's no time limit on starting that. I'm gonna finish my societal research first because it's that sweet gene clinic that I want.
Survey complete.
Then we'll do that. Okay. System survey where? Sorry, down here. Yes. Okay, we're trying to survey the border with them right now. See what we can grab. Wouldn't mind getting that planted before they do. Not that I definitely can't afford grabbing it yet, but you know. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to hold off on some of these research stations for the sake of our wallet. What kind of ascension perks are you planning on picking up? I tend to decide kind of when I look at it.
Complete.
I'm not great enough at it to remember them super well, just off the top of my head. Okay, with that monument done, our consumer goods is a slight loss per month. But we can handle that for quite a while.
Complete.
Declared rivalry? Oh, really? These guys declared a rivalry on me. I'm a little surprised they did that so early. It's a little bit worrying. But okay. I can handle it. Mining station up here is done. Yeah, we needed that. And he's going up there. I'll take that just because it's electricity. Oh, thanks for the reminder on the food, everybody. There we go. All of our planets are encouraging planetary growth. Gotta keep that population going. Population is the backbone of your economy in most games. Energy credits from technician jobs up 20%. I forgot I was researching that. Man, we need that. Now, this is another tempting one. This is a building that increases the output of electricity on your planet. Research station output up 10% is huge too, though. Blue lasers, we do need a better fleet. Colony development speed up 50% will help us a lot in the game, but I wouldn't say it's the next thing we need, you know? So... I'm actually going to say we need the research. Okay. I actually also wouldn't mind getting a bigger army. I'm just, again, worried about money.
We have mastered a new technology.
Is that the gene clinic? Hell yeah, it is. Okay, food from farmers and farming subsidies is real nice. That is really, really nice, actually. We don't need to clear toxic kelp yet. Slave army and slave processing facilities will be really good because we do have a bit of a slave economy. And especially when we conquer these dudes, we'll have a lot more slaves. Leader pool size and leader cost is never bad, but I don't really need to rush that right now. I think I will go eco-stimulation. We gotta get our farms better because we are gonna have crazy high populations, and so food is very, very important to us. Okay, and in our capital here, let's queue up a gene clinic. It'll cost a little bit of electricity. It's not that bad. Medical workers turn consumer goods, so we'll be at a negative, into amenities and pop growth speed. That's what it was. Have you heard about Resident Evil Resistance? Yeah. It sounds cool. Sounds like it might be a little bit Resident Evil Outbreak-esque, and Outbreak is my favorite Resident Evil game. Okay, we have another tradition here. Or whatever the next one is, I should probably just do 2 in a row on it so that we can get an Ascension perk already. So we can either get experience gain up 25%. We are fast learners, so that stacks and is really good. And leader level cap up by 1. We're an empire, though, so we don't get new leaders super often. Unless this counts for every single leader in the whole country, which I think it might. If so, powerful. Faith in science. Populations that work in research have their upkeep reduced by 20%. Never going to complain about that. Network administrative capacity increased by 20. I actually don't know what that means. I've never figured that out. I'm sure the chat can help. And starbase upkeep reduced by 20. Now that's definitely going to be important as the game goes on because we're going to have a lot of starbases. In fact, how much are we losing to starbase upkeep right now? 23. Reduce that by 20%. What is 20% of 23? I don't know. That'd probably be like 5 or 6.